Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm going to start off with a little music.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, sure. I'm giving sure. Close the door and yes, ma'am.
Over here.
How are you?
Okay, everybody. Hi, everybody. Do you all hear me clearly?
Yes.
You hear me clearly?
Is everyone
hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? Good. Okay. So we would like to welcome back all the way from Passaic, New Jersey, Rabbi Schonfeld from Night to America, which I believe is still happening. It's still going on around the world, around America, at least in Canada. I'm not sure how many boys you have now, but I'm sure you have a lot. Over here we have you on tonight, Bezras Hashem. We have a Hagrala, which they didn't get the tickets yet for, but Bez Hashem they'll get. And now, Rabbi Schonfeld, the stage is all yours.
I just want to give a disclaimer. But in the world of Corona, I have two boys. Two of my sons are in Sifta. And there's a whole shiloh whether they're opening because of Corona. You may have heard of there's a virus and I'm waiting. I call my Rosh Yeshivas. There's 2 Rosh Yeshivas there, and they're supposed to call me back. If they call me back, nothing against Sangalovsky. If they call me back, Rabbi Hershkowitz is going to take over for those couple of minutes because I will answer the phone. They don't call back often. So my phone is next to me that it's on silent, but I will see it. If my Rashiva calls me back, or Kalman Epstein or Shalom Spitz, I will disappear and I'll turn myself into a screensaver. But first, I want to give Rabbi Hershkowitz a yashar koach for giving me the opportunity to travel to Eretz Yisrael again. And unfortunately, some of you I remember. And I don't think Clyde Kaufman was here before, but he's not connected to audio. Yossi Klein Kaufman, are you related to Rabbi Klein Kaufman? Is he your uncle?
Yeah.
So who's your father? Who's Aaron Klein Kaufman is your... That's Kaufman.
No.
1 second. Reb David's father, is he still alive, your grandfather?
Yeah.
Reb David was my 12th grade night Rebbe. Reb David's a Rebbe in Yeshiva Rockaway. But I was in Shara Torah. Reb David is a big Talmud of Shara Torah. And he's a very, very, very big Lamdan. So your father's Reb David's brother? Yes? Yeah, so your father's Reb David's brother?
Yeah.
Very nice. All right. But Hineni, we're back. Yosef Elbaz, I think you were here last time also, Yosef, right? Your father's Rabbi Avi? Is that your father's Rabbi Avi Elbaz, right? Is that your father?
I need to change my name. My name is Shalom. Just says my father's name. I'll change it.
Oh, so your father's not Avi then.
Right.
Who's Rabbi Avi Elbaz? Your uncle? Your cousin? Who's
Yeah,
that?
my uncle.
Your uncle. Very nice. So here we are again. Wow, back where we thought we wouldn't be. As a Hershkowitz want to know if I'm still doing Nights at America. So the answer is since the last time we spoke, which I don't know was in June, right? I ran my camp in the summer for 8 weeks. And I also ran a program called First Seder America in the morning at 10 o'clock in the morning. There was Grada, a boy from Israel on First Seder America, who was in Mount Daphne the whole summer. His last name was Weiss, I think. That was so I did First Seder America instead of Night Seder America over the summer. And then I stopped it for El. And then starting on Simchas Beis HaShe'eva, I had a Simchas Beis HaShe'eva on Zoom. We had around 1,000 boys. And we are starting again Night Seder America tomorrow night. So this is the pregame show. This is the practice. And we're only doing it twice a week this year. Last year we did it every single night. This year we're doing it Sundays and Wednesdays. So if you want to wake up early, it's 8 o'clock at night. So it's like, 3 o'clock in the morning your time would be perfect timing. And we're learning the Masechtas Rosh Hashanah, the second parak. And this is what Night in America is. See, Bibi Netanyahu joined. Wow. Bibi joined. Yofi. Yofi. I wanted to, once I'm here, might as well say over Advar Torah, maybe a story. You kicked off Moser. What was his name? Moser, right? Moser Baruch we got rid of? There was a few people I wanted to get rid of. There was Moser. Shapiro, he was the kid that wouldn't smile. Right? There was a few. 1 second. Moser. Shapiro. Oh, and then the Kichel guys. Where are the Kichel and Herring guys? Right, those are my, those are the 3 people, Baruch Hashem, down here. Schwartzmer. I know someone from Night Seder America. His name is Jonathan Schwartzmer. Does that make sense? I had a boy who comes on my computer. Are you related to anyone Schwartzmer in America?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where, do they live in Chicago? No. Where do your cousins live? Where?
Brooklyn.
So 1 second. Watch this. There's a boy. The name sounds familiar. It's not such a common name. Schwartzmer. Let's see. Schwartzmer. Are you related to Malka Schwartzmer? Is that your aunt?
No.
No, not related to Schwartzmer? It's not such a typical name. Wow. Okay. I think his name is Jonathan. Okay, I guess you're not related.
Really?
Where are they from? I don't know. The mother's name is Malka. Atlanta, Georgia. No. All right. I thought I liked you. Fine. Anyways, no, don't know you. Ettlinger. I don't know Ettlinger. Fine. Weiter. I don't know what's going on. So you guys are still stuck at home, right? No yeshiva yet? FS, right? Mayor Smith, you have yeshiva yet?
It's a ben Azmanim.
You've had Ben Zmanim since Purim. Mayor, when does yeshiva start again? Mayor Smith, when does yeshiva start again? You don't know?
No one knows.
No
It
one.
started.
What's the rule right now? What's the chok right now in till when? Well, how do you say lockdown?
Seger.
What do you call it?
Seger.
Seger, from the word lisgar.
We have Gator.
Who has cheder?
Me.
Who is me? Shalom, where are you?
And it's Chaim Day. The principal the whole time says to be careful of the police.
Where's Eit Chaim? In Yerushalayim, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be careful from the police. Well, so if they come, you should throw rocks. Or the
No, if they come, they're gonna close.
Did you?
If they come, they're gonna close the school.
Could you raise your blue hand if any of you or someone in your family had corona? Well, almost everybody. Right. Yeah, I didn't. Most of the people, and most in America also. But yeah, Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem, we're here. You know, there's an amazing vart about the Chag of Sukkot, and then a vart from the Chofetz Chaim. Which one should we say first? Yeah, we just finished Sukkot. We'll say the Sukkot one first. For any of you who maybe, let's see, they have Tashlum in right, Machlekes, in Sukkot in the Gemara, but you have Tashlum in all of 8 days after Sukkot, maybe. So therefore, we're still in the Sugi of Sukkot.
Shmini Atzeres.
What's Shmini Atzeres?
Shlumin, the Shlumin for Shmini Atzeres.
Say that again.
If there's the Shlumin, it's for Shmini Atzeres.
It's a machlekes what you do with, right? When you do Pizar Kishav, because Shmini Atzeres is a regal b'fnei atzmai, right? The Tashlumin for Sukkot is from the first day of Sukkot until Shmini Atzeres, right? So, I'll start with the Chofetz Chaim. There's a murder Chofetz Chaim about discussing the Masechta Saita. The Gemara says that when a man marries a woman, you have Ish v'Isha. So it's a term that maybe a lot of you, if you go to a Shabbat Brachos here, Zog the Gemara. I don't know, mute all.
Maybe you know Shmuley Rosenblatt?
Do I know Shmuley Rosenblatt? From where?
From the zoo, he was there.
So Kanai I had over 2,000 boys almost every night.
Really?
Did you live in Muncie or Lakewood? Where do you live? Which Rosenblatt is he? Is he related to Rabbi Rosenblatt from Lakewood?
Flatbush.
Rabbi Rosenblatt from Flatbush? Is he related to you?
Yeah.
How? Your mother's name was Rosenblatt?
No.
But Rosenblatt married a Schwartzmer? Rosenblatt's grandfather is Rabbi Rosenblatt from Lakewood, who's now yeshiva in Lakewood. His name is Simcha Rosenblatt? No. All right. Close. Different Rosenblatt. I'm an Eretz Yisrael. So, Akitzul, that's the Gemara in Saita, that you have a man as the Ish and a woman as the Isha. Says the Gemara, Yesh Shalom Bayis, Shechina Shrui B'neim. Ein Shalom Bayis, Eish Shrui B'neim. What's the cheshbon? You have Eish is spelled Aleph Shin, and you have Isha is Aleph Yud Shin Hey, and you have Ish is Aleph Yud Shin. So if there's Shalom Bayis, then you have the Yud of the man and the Hey of the woman. You have Shem Hashem. If there's no Shalom Bayis, then you have the Eish. Then it's fire. Then it's bad. Right? That's the Gemara. Frek the Chofetz Chaim a gewaltige chap kasha. A chap kasha. Yita Menlowitz. I don't think your name is Yita. Hey, where'd you go? Menlowitz, where'd you go? Menlowitz, come back. Where'd he go? He took his name off. Ah. Are you Menlowitz? Do you live in Arze? No, right?
No, Beit Shemesh.
You're not related to Mati Menlowitz, are you?
I don't think so.
Do you have cousins in America?
Could be. What?
You have cousins in America?
Yeah.
Where do they live? In Muncie or in Farakwe?
Yeah, I think we have in Muncie.
Is Sruli Mendlowitz your cousin? יש לנו בן אח שקוראים לו סרולי?
Distant cousin.
Distant cousin. All right, then I don't hold you responsible for it. But, frag the Chavetz Chaim, a gewaltige Chapkasha. Frag the Chavetz Chaim, they got to understand. What is similar between the words Ish and Isha? The Aleph and the Shin. What is different about Ish and Isha? The Ish has a Yud, and the Isha has a Hey. So if there's Shalom Bayis, shouldn't the similarity be Shalom Bayis? Meaning, shouldn't it be that if there's Shalom Bayis, then the Aleph and the Shin should be a good siman? Why is it that what the good siman is what's different about them? Mapitom, right? It should be the opposite. That's correct. I don't know if he said Mapitom. I don't know how to say Mapitom in Russian or in Yiddish, but that's the Chavetz Chaim's kasha. How come we say that if there's Shalom Bayis, then it's the Yud and the Hey that is the good siman? And the opposite, if there's no Shalom Bayis, then what's the bad siman? Eish, fire. But that's what's similar about them. Zok the Chavetz Chaim, Zok the Chavetz Chaim. We think, and this is so nageya in this man today. You know, I told someone recently, there used to be in Shidduch Shilas, right? It was the kasha, chveis, you know, what is he, Davin, the gartel, a spadik, a hat, a Yerushalmi, a Bnei Braker, is he from Beit Shemesh, is he Ramat Beit Shemesh, is he Hesder? Now it's a whole new Shilah. Now it's all about masks. Does he wear masks? Does he not wear masks? When he wears a mask, does it cover his nose? Does it not cover his nose? You know, does he wear a mask with a symbol or a mask without a symbol? Does he, you know, would he wear masks even if he had antibodies, right? Because then to look good for the Ab Misham Eva. All of these shidduch shilas that are now here, right? But that is something that is brand new. And it's all created a tremendous period in Klal Yisrael, not just between me and Moser. That period was created months ago, but a period in Klal Yisrael. We missed you before, Moser, you're late. But you think that mask for Moser is for his brother because it's Corona. No, I know this Moser. He elbowed him for spaghetti last night and cracked his tooth. But so the period, the lack of achdus comes from because of the following mistake that people make. People think that achdus means, I'm going to use some English words, and I don't know if you guys can understand this, and then I'll explain it. Uniformity. Anyone know how to explain that b'ivrit? Anyone in different words? Uniformity. Anybody? Uniformity means everyone is doing oto davar. Everyone's doing the same thing. That's not achdus. Achdus is the following vart. Even though we're different, we still are makir, the tzad hashav. Anyone here learning Bava Kama? Anyone here learning Bava Kama, the first pair?
Yes.
Who's yes? El Kabar?
El Kabir.
El Kabir. El Kabir.
Yeah.
You're learning the first parak of Bava Kama?
Me. I'm learning.
תגיד לי 4 דברים מדף וו.
לעשוי פוסקים בשם
That's the third. תתחילו מראש העמוד, נו.
לעשוי אבני סכין למסוי.
יופי. ועוד?
ולעשוי בור המסגלגל ברגל.
יופי, ועוד, פיסקה מבסיין, מה עוד?
ולעשוי עוד אתנן הכוי של ואילון.
Wow, יופי. Where are you? Elon? Where do you live, Elon?
No, it's my father.
Oh, where do you live?
נמצא לדריה מורחבת.
Are you Sfaradi?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't talk like a Sfaradi. Your Ivra is very, very Litvish. Very. Where is the איזה מספר? איזה בניין? איזה מספר?
102.
102. קרוב לרבי שלי? לא כל כך. הרבי שלי גר שם. אתה מכיר את הרבי שלי?
113 he lives. Rav Asher?
Rav Asher lives in 113.
Yeah. Goes to Shifim.
My cousin, who I just saw yesterday, lives in 113, different Knisa. His name is Isikowitz. Anyone know?
Yeah, he's in the same thing, the same buildings.
Same building as who? As you?
No, no.
Yeah, he's in 113 with a different Knisa.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
the first Kisa.
He has a son,
He
Yisroel.
has,
Joel,
he has,
Meir, Yaakov.
he has a little kid.
Yeah, little kids. The oldest is like 8 or 9. We just had them because he was in America the whole L. His yeshiva moved to America for L. They sent his yeshiva. So they all got corona.
Daddy,
They
what
came
did
back.
you say Isaac with?
Centers. No, not the little kid. The father's a Rebbe in Centers.
It's the Rabbi Centers.
And then he
They're all
came to
coming
America
now
to
here
get
because
COVID.
they all got sick.
He came to America to get COVID. Like some people go to Chutz La'aretz for business. He went to America for COVID. And now that he has antibodies, it's much cheaper in America to get COVID than it is in Eretz Yisrael. And then he came back. So Achdus means that Tzad Hashava, which El Kabir said, Mamish, beautiful. That Tzad Hashava Shebahen, probably your brothers are darker on the Hazik, but okay, we'll leave that aside. But the Tzad Hashava Shebahen is the Avodas Hashem. I heard an unbelievable mashal. Unbelievable mashal. Think for a minute that someone won a lottery. Hagrala, something like that, right? Hagrala is like Kishahu notain lo mamon harbe.
No, the bells?
We have a Hagrala later tonight after you.
Hagrala, it sounds like a bad, like Chomus Charif, Hagrala. I don't know, that doesn't sound so exciting to me, but I guess it's good. So imagine someone wins the lottery, but what does he have to do? The lottery is kacha. They say to him, $10 million. $10 million, but on the following Tanai. The only way to claim your prize is with your car. You have a license plate on your car. You have to drive your car to the Tachaneh by 11 o'clock on Sunday, B'Yom Rishon. But you have to get to the Tachaneh by 11 o'clock in the morning. If you get there 11 o'clock, $10 million. So you have Yankel. He gets in his car, and he's driving. And like a typical Jew, he leaves late, even to claim his prize. And he's fighting with his wife the whole time on directions, right? Baruch Hashem, there's a shalom bayis, and when there is shalom bayis, they're fighting. That's how it usually goes. And he's a half hour away, and his car breaks down, right? He's a beautiful station wagon, typical yeshivish car, that the door on one side is blue, the door on the other side is green, right? And his car breaks down. He gets out of his car, and he doesn't know what to do. He can't push it. So he sees, walking at, this is a mashal. Don't ask me kashish, right? This is a mashal matcha. He sees coming out of the store a satmer chusid. Stam, his name is Yoeli. Right? That's Becheskas. And he's thinking to himself, I need help pushing the car. Ich will ihm rufen. I want to speak to him. Maisi daven Sfarad daven Ashkenaz. Would he ever make that cheshbon? No. Why? I mean, why? Because who cares that the Satmar Chassid is different than me? I could win $10 million. So he says, Yoeli, can me help? And he says, yeah, Vada. Yoeli comes and pushes. Fine. It's hard. They're getting a little closer. And he sees in the left, he sees a Teimani Yid, right? That has the antenna on top of his head, right? A Teimani Yid. And he thinks to himself, ooh, I don't know, because I don't have schug by Friday night with my food. And I don't have lafa for Pesach. And I don't say Borei Priya Jeffen. Nah. No, of course not. He's a Teimani Yid B'Lamaisa. I need to get to tell me. So he says Teimani. His name is probably, I don't know, El Kabir or something weird like that. He says, tell me to, come help me. And they're pushing. Then he turns around and he sees a guy from the mirror. A guy from the mirror. So he's about to ask him, and what he thinks to himself, Lamais in the mirror, they go very quick. They're not big lamdonim in the mirror. I'm in brisk. Right? They don't learn kachim in the mirror. They learn noshon ezik. They don't have the rubs, the brisk rubs mahalach in Lashma by Zva. No, he doesn't do that. He says to himself, I want to win $10 million. I don't care that we have the small differences. The tzara shava is that they all can help me win $10 million. So he calls over the mirror. Then he turns around and he says, Oy vavoy. There's a hesder, right? There's a guy from Ramat Beit Shemesh, right? And he says to himself, I want to, but he says, Halal Yom Ha'atzmaut. And he has a yarmulke that's the size of a bottle cap that he puts on the right side of his head, right? That he puts a bobby pin to keep it on. And he, when he gets married, his fancy shoes are sandals. And he has a tchelet for tzitzis, right? And his daughters' names are falafel and pizza, because they give very interesting names if you're Hesder Nix. So does he say to himself, nah, I can't call the Hesder guy. Hesder guy next to the Satmar guy, they're going to start World War III. He says, no, I need help pushing my car. Why? Tzara shava shaban. He keeps thinking, Bava kamat avav, tzara shava. He keeps pushing and pushing and pushing, right? Who are we missing? We have a Chassidische, a Litvische. What are we missing? We have a Chabatsker. Beautiful. One more to make this perfect. He turns and he sees a Lubavitcher. How does he know it's a Lubavitcher? Because he's, they say, why did Lubavitcher cross the road? To put tefillin on the chicken, right? You never heard that? But he sees the Lubavitcher who's running around, and everyone he sees, he's trying to put tefillin on them, and he has a schach over his head in Kate's Sukkos. And he wants to ask the Lubavitcher for help, but he thinks to himself, Lamaisa, my hat wasn't stepped on by an 8-foot gorilla, right? And his hat is, because he's a Lubavitcher, and that's the minig in Lubavitch. When you buy your hat for your bar mitzvah, you step on it, and you smash it. It's like they steam their hat into a smash, right? If their hat gets made nice, they throw it away. That's why I don't buy hats. I just take Lubavitcher old hats because they're in good anyways. But is he going to say to himself, no, and I don't drink vodka, in my cereal in the morning? No, right? At the end of the day, there's a tzad hashav. I think you get where I'm going with this. And together they all push, and they're late. No, they all push, and he gets the $10 million. Mashal amad over doima. The mashal is that if we recognize and we chap that the tzad hashava between us is a lot more than the pirchas. There are pirchas in tzad hashavas. There are chilukim. There's kavanas lahazik. There's which is a few of you. There's yeshan alazeka, which is even more than you. There's tchilas asiyas lanezek. I'm not going to say who that is. There's, there are different, if you learn Baba Kama, you could fit yourself in. What else? There's Kayach Acham Ma'urav Bay. Those of you that sleep a lot and need a Kayach Acham Ma'urav Bay to get you going in the morning, you have that. What are you missing? Of Zeka Matzah, of course, that's Pashat. But all the Pirchas and all the Chumras, Lamaisa, the Tzan HaShava Shebahen, is that we're looking for one thing. V'yitnu l'cha kasem l'cha. Kavod Shemayim, Kiddush Shem Shemayim, Avodas Hashem. That is the tzar hashava of us. And look, it's someone once spoke to my class, Sifta boys, and he said, take a guess of what percentage of halachas are shanui b'machloket. See that? I spoke like a hezdonik. See that? Shanui b'machloket. I could say shanu b'machloket. That's Rav Non Yitzchak, right? Fine. So what percentage of halachas, of topics in Shas is there machlekes about? If I called on you, what would you say? Take a guess. What percentage? Eze achuz, I think we say it, right? What percentage of halachas, what percentage is there machlekes about? You could give a guess. You're not in trouble.
90.
90% is machlokes, right?
Yeah.
The answer is almost right. 94% is not.
I said 95.
Yeah. B'diuk lehefech.
8%.
94% is not a machlokes. We are so busy with machlokes because that's what we learn. The sugis that we learn are the things that are not klar, but everyone shakes the same lulav. Now, everyone, depending how rich you are, shakes the same esrog. My esrog this year, I didn't even get an esrog this year because I didn't go to shul, right? Because of corona. The mitzvah is not to hold the esrog. The mitzvah is to show it off in shul. I held it safek bracha. I didn't make a bracha on esrog this year. The whole mitzvah is, you say to your friend, nu kama oleh esrog shelcha? 100 shekel. 120 sheli. No. And if he says 120, 150. Right? So I didn't make a bracha on esrog this year. But also, there was a bomb in my shul. They say, how's an esrog like a grenade? Shamata mizeh? You pull the pitum and your abba explodes. Fine. But the almost all of halachas are not machlekes. We're busy with machlekes because that's what we try to figure out. We don't realize that almost everything is not machlekes. When Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, Sukkot, Pesach, Shabbos, Shavuos, the Basa B'chalav, Tars Mishpacha, all of halachas. We focus on the machlekes, so therefore we think everything is a machlekes, right? They say that every yid has 2 shuls, one that he davens in, one that he doesn't daven in, right? Can't stand be a shul that you just, I daven in that shul, no, I daven in that shul, and I don't daven in that shul, right? We like arguing, but that's the yesod of achdus, of ki ish echad But Leiv Echad doesn't mean that everything you do, I do. That'd be very boring. Imagine if everyone here acted like, if everyone here acted like Klein Kaufman, we'd all be sitting with little children in front of white walls, and it'd be very boring. If everyone here acted like Moser, I think the world would have exploded by now. But that's why we enjoy the fact that we're different. And, that is the Daled meaning. It's a murder to get the hair from the Talmud Rebbe. What? Can you have my phone for school on one condition? Ready for this condition? How long is school? See, my son is not in yeshiva yet. He's still on the phone. What are you teaching? No, 2:35 to 3:05. That's it.
Yeah.
And then 3:10 to 3:40. When are you doing that?
No, and then shops might be done. Shops or I'm off, and they're going to be done.
At 2:35. And there's no Zoom, right?
What? Done now.
What happened to the phone that we got you last time?
That was I'm off.
Fine. I'm gonna be done here in 5 minutes, and I'll give it to you. Okay? I'm charging. Fine. He's my assistant in Ninth State of America. If anyone read it, there was an article that I wrote in Mishpacha magazine a few weeks ago, and it was to my son. No, not that. Not the one about Screen Seder America. It was one to my son. Did anyone read it? It was called Dear Azi. No, that was Azi. It was in Mishpacha magazine. Anyways, the Talmud Rebbe says an unbelievable word. The same daher about Sukkot. The Daled Minim is Achdus, right? Everyone's Daled Minim is Ma'agei the Daled Minim. Das weiß uns Achdus and Klal Yisrael. What's a Daled Minim? The Esrig is the Tzaddik. It's old and wrinkly, right? And the Lulav is the Phil is Torah. Hot Paris. And the Hadassim is mitzvahs. And the Aravis is Afilu ein bo mitzvot, ein bo Torah. Ki ish echad v'leiv echad. Really? The Esrig says, don't you dare put me with the other Daled Minim. Other hand, please. I won't go near the Lulav and the Esrig. The Lulav, which represents Torah, is much taller than the rest. Much taller than the rest. Right? The Hadas is 3. Who just called me? Nope. The Hadas is 3, and it's taller than the Aravas, which doesn't smell nice, right? It smells like a lot of you after Corona. And the Aravas are 2 to the left of the Hadat, right? So you tell us, Achdus, and every single knetch, in every single chelik of Hilchis Daled Minim, is lehefach von Achdus. This is taller, this is shorter, this is smells good, that has no berry, this has berries, it's all different. Not only is it different, there are rules. This is the tallest, this is the second tallest, this is the third, right? Lulav, Hadas, and Maravas. Esrog from the Zayt, Esrog is on the other, it's Mitzad the Shani, the Esrog is the Gadol, so the Gadol have to be separate. So how is that a similar of Achdus? Zok the Tolna Rebbe, hu hadavar asher dibarnu, as Rabbi Rabbi would say, hu hadavar asher dibarnu. That the Yesod of Achdus doesn't mean kulanu oto davar. That's shtuyot. That's silliness. That's boring. Achdus means we are makir the tzarashava. And that tzarashava of the esrog and the lulav and the hadas and the arava and ish and the isha is that with the chilukim, with the chilukei deis, whether you're from Bnei Brak or from Yerushalayim, whether you're a Marash Shkol, you're just in a Shkol, wherever you're from, you are makir the tzarashava. And every single time I see you guys, I make the same jokes about Alal, so I'm finished with the Alal jokes, but I always say, I wish I never see you again, because I wish that you'll be back in yeshiva, right? This is April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months. 7 months of this machla, which was quite meshuggah. My yeshiva started already in class, except my class is in quarantine. One boy in my class tested positive. I'm not, because I'm behind the glass. I'm like the Pope, right? He stays behind the glass. I'm like the Pope. Yamkum. I don't have the beard. It's perfect. But every time I see you, I say it's bittersweet. Mitzad echad, it's nice to see the Olam Eretz Yisrael. Mitzad sheni, I can't believe we're still here. Kach gozer HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So my bracha to all of us is that we should go through and at least walk away from this matzav, which we're not finished yet. Hopefully we're getting close. Hopefully. That we will be zeicha to be back in, and we won't have to hide from the police like they do in Eitz Chaim. They'll be zeicha to be back in, in yeshiva, And this way, your Rebbe, if he wants to throw you out of a class, he doesn't just press hang up on the phone. He could take you with his bare hands from yeshiva. It's the best. For Rebbe to actually, take you and throw you out is mamish. That's the we're gonna feel amazing when that happens. But maybe I'll see you. Maybe Rabbi Hershkowitz will ask me to come again in the next few weeks. I'm not Yehuda Green, so I can't compete with that. But and I wish you a gesunte winter. If anyone's gonna be in America next summer, I'm starting a sleepaway camp next summer in America. Just for Av. I can't do that. I'm competing with Rabbi Hershkowitz. No, you're not accepted. Anyone that does not get into Rabbi Hershkowitz's camp, I probably don't want. But anyways, so but if I'm invited back and a different group is on the screen, maybe I'll come back. But as always, it is a pleasure to be speaking to you. And keep steiging in Kol Tov. Shkoyach Rabbi Hershkowitz for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rabbi Schonfeld. But now, before we do the weekly Hagrala, we're going to ask you a quiz question. Now, my boys are behind one of the anonymous screens here. They are disqualified from answering this question. And if you want to answer this question, you got to do a reaction. I'll call on you. Now, listen very carefully to the question. This is the question. Before Corona, Rav Chaim Kanievsky never used to do this, or almost never used to do this. And we, all of us on screen and behind the screens, did it pretty often. During Corona, also Rav Chaim Kanievsky does this. Why is it? Listen carefully to the question. I'll repeat the question. Before Corona, Rav Chaim Kanievsky almost never did this. And we did it very often. During Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky also did it. What is this? You can do a reaction, I'll call on you. Sangalovskis. No, someone else, come on. Anyone else besides the Sangalovskis? Chaim Yosef.
Oh, lilmod b'tzachas
Wearing
brachos.
mask at Purim.
No. Nothing to do with wearing masks. We didn't wear masks before Corona. Okay?
Purim.
Okay, next. Okay, anyone else?
Learning at home.
Learn Maseres brachos.
The Moses. Oh no, they also got too many things.
Learning at home.
Rega, guys.
Davening and short.
I want you to do a reaction. I'll call on you. One of you do a reaction.
Learning at home.
No. Guys, do a reaction. Like either put up your finger or do a thumbs up or clap your hands. Okay, the L-Cub is. What's the answer?
To learn Maseres brachos.
No. Reb Chaim Kanievsky learns Maseches Brachos every single year. Why shouldn't he have done this before Corona? Absolutely wrong.
Oh.
Okay, I see the Evangers have a hand up, and the Moses do, and who else? Anyone else? There's me. Okay, so me. We're going to ask me, because the other people got a lot of times other things. So, Mr. Fisher.
David and shoes.
What?
David and shoes.
David and Shur? David and Shur.
David at home.
No.
Learn his pajamas.
No. Okay, we're going to ask the Moses. Who's it? To Mordechai. Mordechai, that's you. Mordechai Moser.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Learning at home.
No. Okay, Yossi Klein Kaufman.
That is, he spoke 2 minutes and not only saying boa.
No. Okay, the Etlingers.
Davening bechidos.
No. Anyone else besides? Come on. Listen to the question again. I'll try and help you out. Okay. Before Corona, Sangalovskis, you know? Also not. Okay. Listen carefully to the question and see if we can work this out. Okay. Before Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky almost never did it, and we did it quite often. I would say every day, sometimes even more than once a day. Okay. During Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky also did this. What is this?
Speaking on Zoom.
Chaim Kanievsky, they never spoke on Zoom.
There was no
Speak on the phone. Speak on the phone.
Okay, I'll make it a little bit easier. Before Corona, we did this up to twice a day. Reb Chaim Kanievsky hardly ever did it. During Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky also did it up to twice a day. Anybody?
Vidui.
Sleep.
Tehillim.
To hit him? Why shouldn't? I think he says, or he doesn't say. How should I know Reb Chaim Kanievsky says to hit him?
He slept. He slept more.
I don't know where Reb Chaim Kanievsky sleeps. Wow, I see this is a good question.
Again.
Before Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky hardly ever did this, and we did it up to twice a day. During Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky also did this up to twice a day.
Asher yatzer b'chavana.
What?
Asher yatzer b'chavana.
Asher Yasef Kavanah, I'm sure Reb Chaim Kanievsky did it 6 times a day with Kavanah. Why twice a day?
Make a leishiv.
Make a leisha.
Because he was in the sukkah the whole time.
No, even Pesach time. I said before Corona, before Pesach, before Purim, whatever. We did this up to twice a day normally. Reb Chaim Kanievsky hardly ever did this. During Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky also did this probably twice a day.
Went out of the house.
No, before Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky went out of the house. During Corona, he probably didn't go out of the house. Come on. Do I need to give it away totally?
What do we need to look for? What are we looking for?
Chaim Yosef Vivov, you have any idea? No. Something that we normally did twice a day.
Yeah, but what other thing are we looking for?
He didn't really say it. He didn't really say it. No.
Sin.
What were you thinking about?
Don't give it away.
A mitzvah?
It's something in Judaism. It's something in Yiddishkeit.
Tefillin.
Tefillin, we do all every day. Oh, come on.
Can I say it?
I've got my son Shmuley over here. Time to say it.
Benching.
Benching? Why shouldn't he bench? I don't know what Chaim Kanievsky. This is something that I know, and you would also know if you thought about it. He didn't really say. He didn't. There was one boy who got it reasonably warm, the answer. But I can't. Don't say one.
What did he say?
One of the things he said.
Answering faxes?
No. Should I give it away?
Sleeping.
mask.
No, you say it. Before Corona, we said this,
Leishiv b'sukkah.
before every single day, we said this twice a day usually. Chaim Kanievsky hardly ever. After Corona, he said this also twice a day usually.
Now he's stuck.
No, he's probably saying it twice a day. We say this twice a day.
Shema.
No, I
Shema. Shema in the night.
Oh, we are on the screen? Shh. Yes, we are. We're unmuted. Yeah, we got
Yeah, that's it before we learn.
Tachnun.
Who said Tachanun?
Oh,
I said.
Shalom Albas got it right. Before Corona, Kanievsky was a panda almost every single day.
I said first.
What he said? What he said?
Greenspan
The
said
other
it.
person said first.
Who said it first? The Greenspan?
I don't know what his name.
Greenspan.
Yeah, him.
Okay, so Rabbi Greenspan, you won 50 shekels.
What's that? What is the answer?
You get it.
Before Corona, be quiet. Before Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky was a sandik almost every single day. So he never said Tachanun. And I said it twice a day normally. I have not yet become the future gadol there to say, get being a sandik every day. During Corona, Reb Chaim Kanievsky was closed in his house and he did Santa Claus almost never. So he probably said Tachanun up to twice a day, just like everybody else. Very good.
It used to be Sandek even
No,
but
during
at the time of the
Corona,
Corona.
during
It used to be
Corona,
Sandek.
no,
I know couple brises he did.
during Corona, he was hardly ever Sandek. Hardly ever. Recently, he was, before the second lockdown a little bit, but before that, Kamat not, as far as I know. All right, so Rabbi Greenspan, you need to send me an email. Okay, now we're going to do our weekly Hagrala. I did not send out the tickets, but I made all the tickets ready. And we have all together, let me see, we have 1,329 tickets. We're now going to do, I'm going to have to tell you who the prize is. Because, okay, so, okay. There's a, sorry, I did the wrong shared screen. Here we are. Here's our random number generator. And we got 1,329 tickets. Okay. Oh, my Shmuley press stopped. 1,232. I'll tell you who that is. 1 second. 1,232 is won by, I don't think he's on screen, is won by Binyamin Zev Vogel. Is he on screen? Is he there? Is he around? Binyamin Zev Vogel? No, I don't see him there. So maybe he should.
Yeah.
He is here?
Yeah.
Binyamin, you're Binyamin Zev Vogel?
Yeah.
Okay, so congratulations. You have won 400 shekel, which 200 shekel you should use for his farm. If you send me an email, where do you live, by the way?
Ramat Shlomo.
Ramat Shlomo. Okay, so you on a lockdown. You've got like the police outside Ramat Shlomo making traffic jams every day. So if you send me an email with your parents' bank details, we'll send you a transfer. Okay? They say that. So Mazal Tov. Should we do another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
We'll do one of 200 shekel. Where is it? Okay, 1 second. Okay, let's go. I press start. Okay, you can't win the 2 prizes, so I hope this number says 1,063. 1,063 was won by. Not again.
63. No, he's not there.
Yes, it is him. It's Ori Sangalovsky. He's got ticket number 1,057 to 1120. He had 64
I
tickets.
can't hear you.
Okay,
I can't hear you.
Ori Sangalovsky. Yeah, I told you should buy a lottery ticket. Except there's no more lottery tickets during the Sega, so the lottery is very luckily closed. Otherwise, you'll probably win all the prizes there. So you've won 200 shekel.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm sure you know where I live by now. You've been there before. You probably even know the code to get into the elevator, to get back, and everything else. Exactly how to get to my house by now, I'm sure. And we'll do one more of 100 shekel. 200. Okay. Oh, what would you do then? Stop. 723. I didn't know what he did in between. 723 was won by, not the Sangalovskis, Baruch Hashem, hopefully not the Moses. Oh my gosh. I said hopefully not the Moses. But Mordechai Moser, you have won 100 shekel. Like I said, for some reason, I don't know why. That's why I try and disqualify the Moses as much as possible. But they always seem to win. I don't know how to stop them. They're unstoppable. But okay, so Mordechai, you get on your bike, you know where I live. All right, so that's it.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, should we do one for Shachris? We'll do for the Lil Moed Lamed, the guys who learned today and did Chazal.
I did.
You done?
I did.
Okay, so we'll do. Okay, so I've got my Shmuley over here. He's my sidekick. Do you know what a sidekick is? Okay, you can look it up in the dictionary. We have here 21 screens. So we're gonna do someone who davened Shachris by 9:30 this morning.
8:30.
8:30.
8:30.
Okay, so 9:30. You win 50 shekel. If it's
9:40.
if you daven before 8:30, you win 75 shekel. Okay. Screen number 5. Let's see. No, screen number 5 is Chaim Yosef live over my computer. I don't know about all your computers. Chaim Yosef, what time did you daven Shachris this morning? Tell everybody.
7:15.
7:15. What, Sadik? You won 75 shekel. You have to figure out how you're going to claim it. Okay?
Thank you very much.
And I hope everyone saw Chaim Yosef's picture with his mini lulav and esrog, which is not kosher, by the way, because looks just too small to be Yetzer with. Sorry, Chaim Yosef. It was a very nice picture. It's a nice mini picture. I'm not even sure what the lulav really was there. I think it's just like one stick of the, right? It was just one stick of, yeah, so it wasn't kosher lulav and esrog. Well, I'm sorry. This is a public apology to Chaim Yosef that your picture did not get into the competition for some reason, even though you were the first one, I think, to send it in. But we showed everyone your picture, and I'm sure everyone enjoyed it. So yeah, and okay, so Be'ezras Hashem, Sunday or Monday or Tuesday night, sometime next week, we'll have a show.
Another one. You said you're doing a Galan Lilmad or Lilamer.
Okay, I said it, so we'll do it. Okay, we got now 20 screens. So here, let's do it. 20 screens. Yeah, but okay, and we'll see if the first person winning this will actually have done the little more Lamed. Learned an Amad and a Chazar on the Amad of yesterday. Okay, so screen number 18 on my computer is 5, 10, 15. Is the Bechor, Matisyo Bechor, or whichever Bechor is behind the screen. Can we see you? Or maybe we can see your father. I haven't seen your father since I was in Tulsa, Cleveland. You want to turn on your screen one of the Bechors? You know how to do that? And you unmute yourself. Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding behind the screen. Come on, unmute yourself. Let's see you. Don't be shy. At least unmute yourself. If not, that's seeing you. Where are they gone? Where's the Bechor? Oh, there they are.
Hello.
First of all, regards to your father, I ate in your house before you were born.
What?
I ate in your house in Yeshiva Lane before you were born, probably. And the food was really good, but you kids, you only came downstairs for dessert. That's what I remember. You were playing upstairs, and all your brothers and I don't know who else was there. A bunch of, okay, we won't say anything, Chas v'shalom. But they were very cute. They were really, really cute guys. There must be big yeshiva bachim by now. Married, maybe. Nachan?
Yeah.
The older brothers all married?
Mm-hmm.
15 kids? Okay. But I remember your father giving his halacha shirim. He still gives his halacha shirim? He took a paper every week for Shabbos, if I remember correctly. Is that correct? He used to bring out a weekly sheet for Shabbos. A halacha sheet. Yeah?
He wants to start it again.
Is that not correct what I'm saying?
He wants to start it again.
He wants to start it again. Okay, so he can always send it to me by email.
Okay.
And the guys in the basement remember him screaming at his chavrusa. Does he still scream at his chavrusa?
I don't know.
Does he jump off the table with his chavrusa? When his chavrusa doesn't agree with that? Okay. So,
Another one.
Did you learn an Amud and do Chazar v'Namud today?
It's not Matasio. Matasio is my brother, but did he do it?
No, you.
I didn't do. It's my brother.
Okay, so your brother
He didn't.
He doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna have to choose someone else. But send regards to your father. And 1 second, we're now gonna do another random number generator. Okay, and now we stopped on screen 12. What's that? Screen 12 is the Greenspans by me. Oh, so what's your first name? Dudi or Duzi or?
What?
What's your first name?
I'll tell him. What? Can't hear him.
What's your first name? Turn off the vacuum cleaner or the fan or whatever's in the background.
Mendy and Levy.
What's your first name?
Mendy and Levy.
Mendy? So
Did you do it day?
No.
No!
Okay. All right, you would have won, but you didn't do it. How about? So we're going to choose someone else. Okay, let's see who ends up on this time. Back on 12. Let's see if he's still on 12. Yeah, it's still the Greenspan, so we'll have to do someone else. Okay. 18.
Back to 18. We did that.
No, there might be someone different this time. My computer always moves around. Now it's the Etlingers. Screen number 18 by me now is the Etlingers. So any of the Etlingers, you got 3 to choose from at least.
Yes.
Did you do Lil Moed Lami today? Lenin to
Yes. Yeah, 2 of them.
2 of you, so you can divide the money between you. It's 50 shekel for both of you altogether, not each. 150 shekel. Okay, very good. We thank you all for joining us. We hope Be'ezras Hashem to have this week another Haggalah
Another one.
end of the week, because you guys are still on Bein Zmanim. Ori, you won enough already. Come on.
Thank you very much for having me.
And Be'ezras Hashem, we'll see you all next week. You all should all continue to steig away.
When is the next year?
And
When is the next year?
next year will be either Sunday or Monday or Tuesday night, depending on what I do. You'll receive an email. Be'ezras Hashem.
Thank you.
We wish you all a Chorif Pari, a gesunter Winter, and all the best.
Yeah.